What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're picking up where we left off. When we last left off, we were actually finishing up fighting up the Wasp Queen, and now we actually need to go to Bowerstone South because Maze is going to be looking for us. I think the Guildmaster will actually let us know. There we go. Load up a little bit. But yeah, we'll just continue on a little bit more. We'll actually be able to get a bit more development, and we might actually take on our first heroic feat. But first, I do want to get the silver key down here. Grab you. You will be useful later on. Looks like we got a.
I got you where you stand.
Look at this filthy pile of rags. He really expects people to give him gold. Well, if you want, I'll tell you something that'll really annoy him.
Used to be an adventurer like yourself, but look at me now. Begging to survive and getting bullied by this brat all the time.
Oh. So we have another case of the bully in the...
You're a poor excuse for a hero.
Excuse you? But yeah, this is just another case of a bully and a victim. So, there are actually multiple ways you can get rid of him. You can fart on him. You can beat him up. But my personal favorite...
Not at me. Dirt to the old... What a repulsive heap of rags. Stop it. I'm going to be sick. If you carry on, I'm really going to... I'm off.
Funniest thing I've seen in years. You've earned my thanks, hero. I'm sure you'll make many friends in your travels. Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
God. I just love how it's like you burped the burps right into him. But also, there is an update. So the first 3 episodes that you saw were filmed all in one session, obviously, just as this one and the next couple will also. But I finally ordered all the parts to my PC, so it should be getting here at the time of filming this. It's about 3 to 4 days out. But by the time it gets here, I should be able to piece it all together, and by then I should be starting to stream this. At the time that you're probably seeing this, I might already be building it, because this video is set to go out on Friday. But yeah, so all the parts should be getting here on the 15th? 15th, I believe it is.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now.
Not my weapons.
There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor, after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Elvira Grey. Alrighty. Hey, Maze. How you doing?
Been enjoying all the attention, have you?
Yep.
Yes. I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
What's wrong with my basic equipment?
Check the guild for
All
more
right.
quests.
So I believe this is Mr. Gout. Yes.
Oh, hello, forgive me. I'm Mr. Gout, the headmaster of the school here. Not that it's much of a school these days, the way Lady Grey keeps slashing our funding. Can you believe she sold half our library? As if mansions were more important than the education of our children.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you could donate any suitable books you find on your travels, you'll be doing us a great favor.
Sure. Of course. I can find you a couple books. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I know what you want. This little girl is gonna keep going, "Hero! Hero!" a million times until I come over and talk to this lady.
Oh, woe is me. My son is poorly. It's me boy. My poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point when he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Key says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
I understand the message of the story, or at least I understand the story. Like, they're at Lookout Point, he ate some mushrooms, and now he's not feeling well. But the ladies, I can't forgive the ladies' acting. It's me boy, me poor little boy. We were on a picnic at Lookout Point, and he found these strange mushrooms. The witch in Bowerstone Cave says we shouldn't worry, but she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him. Like, it's so monotone and like flat and emotionless. Like, I don't know. Still love the game though.
No, don't tell me. You were sent here by an irritating young lady.
Yep.
The one with the comatose kid.
That's the one.
Don't look so surprised. I am a witch, you know. I read tea leaves on Thursdays. You're not the first fool she sent my way. Find me 4 blue mushrooms, and I can brew up an antidote. But there's no hurry. The stuff won't kill him. The little tyke's probably having the time of his life.
That laugh. That laugh is atrocious. Alright, so new quest. We need to get 4 blue mushrooms, which I know where all 4 of them are, but I don't think we'll be able to get all 4 until we can get to Oakvale. I believe we talked to Cyril in the Guildwoods, right? Let's see. I think it's in my equipment. Alright, where are you? No, I did not. Okay. So yeah, we'll need to go back to the Guildwoods, talk to Cyril, and get his note. Let's donate a few books. Let's hear some stories.
Where he's going?
Oh, do you have a donation there, hero? The Book of Spells.
Never mind, I don't have any. We can get a good bit from the guild, so. You know, in fact, let's go on ahead and go. Let's go on in and let's get some books. I'll need to get a fishing rod before,
Now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the
Briar
kid Maze is
Rose.
always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Man, Briar, you're so thoughtful. Briar Rose is very conceited. She's very self-centered. But, I'd say at the end of the day, she does mean well. her sense of humor is just a little more on the edgy side. Alright, so we'll just get all the books that we can, and then we'll go talk to Cyril in the Guild Woods, and then we'll go back to Bowerstone, we'll donate all our books, and we'll move on from there. Alright, another tattoo card. Nice, nice, nice. Love story. Alright, now to the library. The library will actually give us a ton of books that we can donate. Give us a good start. Whoop, got stuck on the wall. Okay. The Arena, Creatures of Albion Book 1, Dragons, Tale of Twinblade, Northern Wastes, Old Kingdom, Creatures of Albion Book 2, and The Other Land. Alright, now to go talk to Cyril. Here he is.
Hey, hi, look, could you do me a massive favour?
Sure, buddy.
My name's Cyril. Me and some friends had a little party here the other night, and I met this drop-dead gorgeous girl from Oakvale. Oh, Myra.
Myra.
I mean, she was a stunner. At least I think she was. But I also thought the trees around us were running around on little chocolate legs, if you see what I mean. Anyway, I really want to see her again. Well, probably. I mean, maybe it was just the mushrooms and she's actually just an ugly stick victim. Even if she isn't, what if she doesn't like me? I'm going to take my chances all the same. Please, take this letter to her in Oakvale. I must know how she feels. The suspense is killing me. Oh, one more thing. Don't try to pass the letter off as your own. I've spent weeks perfecting its sublime poetry.
Alright, Cyril. Well, you went through the trouble of writing a beautiful love letter for Myra, so I'll even be so nice as to say we're not even going to read it. We're just going to leave that for Myra's eyes only. My heart beats for you, Myra. You set my soul and blood on fire. Your eyes are like two glowing suns, and your bosom two glorious buns. Please say that you do so love me, for I can truly say I do love thee. Whoop. Please let me be your groom, or I shall blame it on the mushroom. Beautiful. You're a poet, Cyril. You're a poet and didn't know it.
We're now heading for the training.
Alright. So let's go on ahead and head back to Bowerstone. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, so we had to sleep to get through the night, so we might have to wait just a minute for Mr. Gout. So in the meantime... well, actually, it looks like all the kids are coming. I just don't know why Mr. Gout hasn't started running past yet. Is he gonna come by? Okay, well, while we're waiting on Mr. Gout, we'll go on ahead and get another silver key. Oh, there he is. Alright, so he's probably about to head to the school. But while we're waiting, I believe it's on this one? No. It's a book, but I don't know if I can actually if I can donate that one. Oh well. Either way, let's go on ahead and talk to Mr. Gout and donate a few books. Sounds like an idea to me. Alright. So we'll just run as fast as we can. Like the gingerbread man, kick a chicken. And here we are. One hell of a snore.
Any books for us today, hero?
Ridiculous.
Why, that's The Creatures of Albion, Volume 1. A perfect way to learn natural sciences.
Sorry, my nose is really itchy.
Why don't you stay and listen, hero? It's never too late to learn.
I'm down to learn.
Today, we'll be studying Volume 1 of The Creatures of Albion. Now, who here knows what screamers are? I bet you've never heard one, though, have you? That's because they stay away from the towns. But out in the countryside, it's a rather different story. And you can sometimes hear them crying out in the night. Their scream can pierce even the bravest of men's hearts. Hearing it will not just chill you to the bone, but sap your energy too. According to the sage Richard Phillips, they feed upon the life force of men, sucking out their souls. By the way, if you ever see one, you'll soon end up like them, screaming. Any
Scary.
books for us today, hero? Oh, the Other Land seems like a charming story. Thank you, hero.
Stupid name.
I'm sure we can put this to good use. 'Twas in the latter days of the kingdom old that a boatload of travelers, wheat and rice, fleeing our land for fear of the sword, discovered an island that was true paradise. There were they welcomed by the native folk, with gifts of fruit and fowl and pig and trout, and a strange kind of ale brewed from egg yolk that the refugees drank till it knocked them out. Soon they were stirred from their peaceful slumbers by the splattery coughs of their gracious hosts, who had taken ill and were dying in numbers of colds their visitors had brought to their coasts. Ere long, the kindly natives were all but extinct, and as they knew not how to gather nature's bounty, the fate of the foreigners to theirs was linked. They died of starvation, though surrounded by plenty. A few local survivors did their paradise rebuild, erecting this time a great fortress in the sand. It would stop them once more getting killed, lest those bad people from Albion return to their land.
That's really funny.
Hello again. You found any interesting reading material? Why, this book would be perfect. I've yet to meet a child who isn't fascinated by dragons. It lifts one's spirits to see a hero take such a keen interest in education. A long time ago, well before the age of the Old Kingdom, the skies of Albion were full of fearsome, majestic dragons. They flew wherever they wished, ate the people's livestock, rained down fire on their villages, and distressed their damsels. Then came the kingdom of Archon, and with it heroes who hunted the dragons for sport, almost driving them to extinction. Before long, every home in Albion had dragon scale curtains, dragon claw back scratchers, and dragon foot paperweights. The few remaining dragons fled to the northern wastes, and there they remain to this day. Though they are nowhere near as powerful now as they once were, they still represent a hero's ultimate test.